I should know. Always good, like, do what I could, like.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether Road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack at my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check out.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He's got that to Irv Smith, his tight end. 20-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a 1st down. They will run it over center with Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll go again with Hall. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. Williams in motion. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. This, about as short as you can get. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Ready, shot.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A beautiful combination in the air.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Right now, you got 58.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. He'll have a Jets first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, 626.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Williams in motion. A first down throw from Rodgers. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Over 50. Gun. Boom. Box it.
From the gun, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Again, it's Rodgers. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's third down, and defensively, you think you do a great job taking everybody away. But sometimes you just can't account for the quick little check down to the back and his ability to run in the open field and make people miss. He's able to pick up a huge gain.
Hey, check that. Street. Go!
Ritter going to hold on to this one. Oh, a loose football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He's got his man. It's Hill. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Go ahead. 20 TX. Let's go.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. To throw is Tua. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Watson, Oscar.
They snap it to Tua. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Now, Ritter to throw on second down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A tough spot here. Third and long. On play action, Rodgers. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Hey, ready. Whoa. Set.
Here's Tua. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Tungo Vailoa. Offensive line did their part, but the rush finally gets home and brings them down.
At one point, it felt like a touchdown was almost inevitable, but now after 2 back-to-back wins by this defense, all of a sudden it seems like the defense is in control, and this drive's in danger of stalling out.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Tua. He's got his big tight end. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10.
Over.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So we hit halftime. Second half gets underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback.
Hey, get set.
In motion, it's Waddle. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Now Tua. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Third and long. And here's Tua. Trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now Rodgers on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Ready.
Hill brought in motion.
Ready,
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Get set. Hey, 21 TA.
Hill brought in motion. From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. Taken in at the 8. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
right, come on. Out.
Now it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins going to open up a 17-3 lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Handoff. Here comes Hall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That one, oh, it's on target, but grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May. And the Dolphins are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So this is where an offensive needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Hill brought in motion. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Tua gonna throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We spend a lot of time recognizing and praising the performance of a lot of these skill players, and rightfully so. But, Mike, the blocking and the performance of the big guys up front, that is the reason this offense continues to operate at such a high level. He has all the time in the world to stand there in the pocket.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Get on.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Dolphins first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Tua, give it to Achan. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. And this will gain a couple of yards, up to the 22-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Ritter. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun, it's Ritter. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
19 Nyj.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, There's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, Smash. Go.
On second down, Ritter. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll run it with Hall. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Smith. He's got him. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Ritter.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors.
Third down, here's Ritter. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
Go. Track 60. Go.
Back to throw, Ritter. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Hill brought in motion. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get